Have you ever aimed down sight in Call of Duty and thought, wait, why did that feel so weird? Like your aim just got caught in molasses for no reason. Well, you're not crazy, and in today's video, I'm showing you footage that might just prove something a lot of us have suspected for years. I'm talking about in-game throttling happening live during matches.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is gonna be my first reaction video I've done for this page in 5 years. I think 5 years, or it might actually be 6 years now. I think the last reaction that I did on this page was when they was coming out with Modern Warfare 2019. But the reaction I have for you today is reaction talking about you know, as the title reads, Warzone is rigged, Activision has made a fatal mistake, and it's talking about throttling, you know, skill-based damage. I watched a little bit of it, but I'm gonna start over for you guys so you guys can watch it with me, and we're just gonna go over and see, you know, see what the guy is talking about, because I feel like I've experienced this. From the little bit that I've seen so far, I feel like I've experienced this, and so maybe you might have as well. Do me a favor, drop a like on this video, and if you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Let's get to the video.
Have you ever aimed down sight in Call of Duty and thought, wait, why did that feel so weird? Like your aim just got caught in molasses for no reason. Well, you're not crazy, and in today's video, I'm showing you footage that might just prove something a lot of us have suspected for years. I'm talking about in-game throttling happening live during matches. It's hard to prove intent, right? It's hard to prove that Activision is intentionally doing this, but it's easy to feel when the game starts fighting you.
You know what's crazy about that? I got on earlier and I was streaming, and I was using the GRAW, or the SWAT 556, right? For whatever reason, I was getting an insane amount of recoil every time I got into a gunfight, and I was never experiencing that before. Like what happened here, that's what I was going through, and I had to switch back to the FFAR. So
You got what the? Bro, why does that keep happening?
like there was like a lack of aim assist. So he broke his armor. He's fully plated, full health, and yet somehow he dies. That doesn't make any sense. Have any of y'all ever experienced that in a gunfight where you've put a lot of shots into somebody, and instead of them going down, they wind up dropping you instead, and you're fully plated? This just happened to me earlier. I was fighting somebody at control. I come downstairs from the top. My teammate's putting shots into somebody, so I had to bank left to help my teammate out. And I got all my shots in this person. I was even doing jump shots, and I was shooting right for the head, hitting all my shots. And yet somehow he didn't drop. He didn't drop, but he dropped me instantly. Has this ever happened to y'all? Let me know down in the comment section. Cause that doesn't make sense what just happened. You can see that the guy he's fighting up top control, he breaks their armor, and yet somehow he's fully plated, full health, and the guy drops him, and he's still putting shots into him. You can see the hit markers. Tell me how that makes sense. Now, if this was live, people would just be like, he has no good aim, or he sucks at the game. But that's clearly not the case. If we get the footage from a lot of these gameplays that we're seeing or even partaking in, and we slow the footage down, a lot of it doesn't make sense. And I have a theory as to why that is, but we'll save that for another video.
Oh my god, what is this aim?
Like, there's zero aim assist. People want to say that the aim assist is overpowered, but
So
I think people forget.
over-
I think people forget that the aim assist that people are saying is overpowered is the aim assist that we have now, which is called rotational aim assist. And as you can see here, my controller, rotational aim assist is on the left thumbstick now, right? Regular aim assist would be on the right thumbstick. So when I and many other players will say like there's no aim assist, we're talking about the right stick. When people are saying that aim assist is overpowered, they're talking about the rotational aim assist on the left stick. Now, in most cases, the only time you use the left stick is if you're strafing on somebody, or you're in a gunfight where somebody is, you know, mid to far range. It's better to aim with the left stick by strafing rather than moving your right stick because it's better accuracy. Everybody knows this. So when people want to say this is overpowered, how does that work when you're in a gunfight up close or even mid-range and people are using the crazy OP movement that we have in the game now called Omni movement? It doesn't make any sense. And just to add into that, we have such a thing as, you know, called cammering. I don't know if a lot of people know about it now because a lot of new players came in through Warzone, but cammering is essentially when you move in and out of somebody's line of sight so fast that you break their aim assist. And when they get the shots on you, they're able to drop you instead of you dropping them. So my question is, if aim assist, which we have little to none on the right stick, is so strong, how come you can't win in an up-close gunfight when somebody's doing crazy movement on you? It doesn't make any sense. Let's get back to video.
So let me go over the term throttling, and at least the way that I'm using it. And I'm talking about when the game seems to mess with your mechanics in real time. I'm not talking about lag, I'm not talking about skill issue here. I'm talking about input delay, weird aim down sight behavior, inconsistent recoil, stuff that doesn't match your input or in-game physics. It's like you're driving.
I was getting crazy recoil from the Graw earlier. It was insane. I had to switch.
And nobody tells you why. The kickoff is really bad now. Aim assist kicked in. It kicked me way off to the left. Bro, I can't pick up guns. I'm hitting square. It's not picking up the gun, dude. Like, I don't know how many times that happens in game where I'm like, pick up the gun, bro.
Yeah.
This is why I went to.
If y'all tune into my streams, you'll see me raging a lot for the fact that I like the buttons, like the mechanics doesn't operate the way it's supposed to operate. Like I'm pressing square and items are not getting picked up, and it's really frustrating because it slows you down in a gunfight, or slows you down. It slows your momentum down.
Mouse and key, because that doesn't happen. You hit F, it works. That's all there is to it. It picks up a weapon. On controller, it will not pick up the gun. I have to like smash the square button. Can't, bro. What is happening, dude?
Another thing, I'm wired up with my controller to my PC. I have like 1 millisecond, delay. It's good. It's straight. The problem is there's something internally going on with this particular Call of Duty that I've had to make some minor adjustments to my controller in order for the functionality to respond a lot quicker.
Every game, it's like this. Everybody has had matches where their movement feels crisp, reactive, snappy. And then in the next round, it's like you're underwater. You're not alone. It's all over Reddit, YouTube. Even pro players talk about this stuff all the time. So I'll go ahead and show you what I got going on. So I turned weapon mount activation off. I have ADS aim assist turned off, but I do have target aim assist turned on. Let's go into firing range and just see how it feels. So as you can see in firing range, you don't have those ADS kicks. Yes, my centering could be better. So I'll try to give you an example here, like I'm running in. Okay, and get centered. I start firing. It shouldn't do this or that or that. Let me show you what regular recoil looks like. I see you in the comments. I see you. Let's watch normal recoil looks like. I'll do it again. That's aim script. That's not aim script, bro. I don't want to play this anymore, man. Let me show you, dude. Look at this. It doesn't do it in firing range. Your gun doesn't kick out. It doesn't kick out, bro. Like, it doesn't happen. Look, I'll do the same thing. Look at that. It's not kicking out. This is the only game that has these conspiracy theories of hit detection, of in-game modifiers. It's the only game. And the reason people can say it is because it's happening. These suspicious actions, these suspicious mechanics, like shit that doesn't make any sense. Tactical sprint not working.
Yeah.
Let's have an intelligent discussion. Let's talk about the theory.
There's so much wrong with
it's when the game
this game, but just in Call of Duty
mechanics to
altogether.
The matches in real time. We're talking about things like engagement optimized matchmaking,
not gonna happen.
SBMM, the idea that the game is managing flow to keep players emotionally hooked,
possible
server-side tests running on players without their knowledge. It could be a way to keep...
I'm gonna say this, and I wanted to save this for another video for you guys. For those of you who are new to the Call of Duty space because of Warzone, I don't know if you know that there's a difference between skill-based matchmaking and connection-based matchmaking. We had connection-based matchmaking prior to 2019. So what that means was you would have random lobbies with random skilled players in it for one, which made Call of Duty so beautiful for so many years, about a decade. Over a decade made Call of Duty so fun. Two, the fact that we had connection-based matchmaking, it made it to where, like, they would find a host, you put in a lobby with all these different players, and then you know how they separate you into different teams. Whoever has the strongest host, that would be your connection, right? In this game, or in Call of Duty in general now that we've had for 5 years, with skill-based matchmaking replacing connection-based matchmaking, you could run at a 7 to 12 ping. I'll use myself as an example. I have good internet. You can have a 7 to 12 ping, and as soon as you get into a gunfight, you lag out. How is that possible with that ping? It's not possible. The reason why this happens is you have two different connectivities clashing with each other because there's no foundation. There's like no solid host, for lack of better words. There's nothing that's grounding the match together. So one game you could be good, the next game is bad, next game is bad, next game is bad, or every game could be good until you get into a gunfight and then you're lagging all over the place. It's terrible. And the only thing that's gonna fix that is connection-based matchmaking, but they're not gonna fix that because the whole premise is we need to protect the new player base. Protect them from what? It's like they have this idea that the new players who are coming in are just terrible. They're not terrible. And despite whatever you want to look up on the internet, that's based on the new skill-based matchmaking mechanics that all the spreadsheets that you'll find. People are not as bad as Activision want to claim they are. Let's get back to the video.
The game's feeling fair, or it could just be a byproduct of the systems we don't fully understand. I'm a byproduct of engagement optimized matchmaking, no doubt. I fell into the Call of Duty black hole a long time ago. I have other games, I have Steam, I have other games that I could play, but like a man with a crack addiction, I open Battle.net.exe.
Yeah.
Don't you dare judge me. And I play Call of Duty. That's what I do. Guys, I just want to thank you for all the support I've been getting on my videos. Finally cracked 350 subs. That's a pretty big deal for this channel. I just want to
you guys make sure you go give this dude a follow. He put in some hard work for this
really
video. I'm just reacting to it.
That's going to do it for this video. If you liked it, hit the thumbs up for me. Talk shit down in the comments. Until the next one, I'm out of here.
All right, so that was reaction for that video. It just randomly popped up on my timeline on YouTube, and I just thought I'd react to it. You guys, man, let me know down in the comment section if you've ever been in a lobby, not even a lobby, if you've ever dealt with what he was talking about in this game. Like, you know you're good at playing the game, you know you have, decent accuracy. I'll just put it that way. You have decent accuracy, man. You can hit your target, right? But just leave a comment down in the comment section and let me know, like, have you ever lost a gunfight because of a random lag spike? As soon as you got into a gunfight, you lost because of a random lag spike. Or you're able to hit this target, but for whatever reason, it's like there's nothing helping you out. It's like you're swiping over a person's body. There's no aim assist. Or like you get an insane amount of recoil. Because I know I do. Would you guys drop a comment down in the comment section and let me know how your experience with this Call of Duty game has been overall. And let me know if you're looking forward to Black Ops 7. I am, because I'm a Call of Duty crackhead. But I just hope that they finally fix the mistakes that they've been making these past 5 years with how ramped up skill-based matchmaking has been and how OP and broken the movement has been. So yeah, but yeah, you guys make sure to drop me a like. It would really help the algorithm for this video and for my channel. And if you're not subscribed already, please drop a sub. It would help my channel out as well. And follow me over on Twitch because that's where I mainly stream at. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.